Click rewind, yeah, the tape goes back. Tracking lines and the screen goes black. Friday night at the video store. 5 tapes deep and we still want more. Blockbuster cards and a late fee clock. Be kind, rewind or you're getting docked. Candy at the counter, pick your flick. Judge it by the cover, yeah, that's the trick. TGF and the couch all night. Channel 3 glow in the blue TV light. From action stars to the horror aisle, everything felt bigger for a while. Straight to video, yeah, we're pressing play. Recorded off TV with the ads halfway. Tracking button trying to fix the screen. Still looks bad, but it's a classic scene. Sequels, prequels, stuff's gone wrong. Soundtrack full of your favorite songs. Got opinions whether you like them or not. Mark's talking movies, ready or not. Mark goes to the blue eyes. Back to the 90s every night. From the mall to the movies, to the glow of the TV light. Mark goes to the movies, yeah, we're rewinding time. If they play on tape or cable aid, you'll know we're pressing rewind. Pizza boxes stacked up high, commercial breaks we won't deny. Max is barking at their screen. Sleepovers, lights down low. Everyone yelling, don't go in there, bro. Mark goes to the movies where the 90s never fade. Funko classics to the weird stuff, best memories ever made. Mark goes to the movies, turn it up, don't stop. Got opinions whether you like them or not. Mom's talking movies, ready or not. Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies. Got opinions whether you like them or not.
Hey guys, this is Mark from Mark Goes to the Movies, and that is what you're listening to. Well, we did 2 episodes over the weekend. I had written, what was that 10, like 13 episodes, 14 episodes, and we got 2 of them done. One was story, one is music one. Yeah. I don't know if they were better because it was alcohol infused, but it did not feel better. My God, I woke up absolutely terrible. So took forever to get in the recording mood today. Then there's afternoon baseball. There's nothing better than afternoon baseball besides maybe afternoon football, but just baseball in the springtime is pretty nice. This motherfucker done popped out. God damn it. The Cardinals are gonna be bad, but they give you hope, and then you're like, maybe they won't be so bad, and won their first 2 games, and kind of set the bar kind of high now. Now you're like, fucking baseball and football is completely different. Football, you lose your mind if you lose 1 or 2 games. Like they on a losing streak of back-to-back losses. You're fucking out of it. You're like, hate this team so much. Unless you're like a true fan like myself. Baseball, they could lose. They could lose for 2 weeks and be like, well, it's baseball. You play 160 of these games, so be all right. Some people aren't into baseball, but I love baseball, especially on a day to day where it's not so cold. It's a little cold, but it's not so cold. It trying to tricks you into thinking it's like the fall weather. I'm gonna watch some Halloween specials tonight. That's what I'm gonna do. Record some episodes, and then I'm gonna spend the rest of the day watching. I'm gonna watch Halloween. I know that episode's done really well. I'm thinking I wrote it. I have a theory on the Halloween movies that should be put out there, but I got the theory out there, and just trying to piece it together. And I gotta watch the new trilogy all over again. And I don't even remember the last time I watched Halloween. It's been a couple months. So usually I watch it like every few months, and it feels like it's about time to get one of those in there and watch the Halloween trilogy tonight. Usually, they're like 2 hours, almost 2 hours long. So 6 hours. I don't know if I'll make Halloween ends, which kind of brings the point back together because everyone hates that movie, but it's not that bad of a movie. It's not. Let's say so. I'm not gonna say it's not that bad of a movie. It's not a bad movie, guys. You're fucking bitching about shit for no reason. For this episode, though, and the next 10 episodes, unless I will probably put another in there. It's gonna be a new series. It's gonna be we're going to the decades of the '90s, and I'm gonna look at so the way it goes is the highest grossing films. I don't know why this is 1991. Why am I starting at this? Sorry, I fucked up this intro. Mark, it really helps if you put the fucking year on there. I didn't do 1990. All right, so this is gonna start 1991. We're gonna go to the 90s. We're gonna do the highest grossing movie. We're gonna do my favorite movies, and then we're gonna do the Emmy winners, and then I have some honorable mentions for movies that came out in that year. So this is the debut episode of this style. We're gonna do a new theme song. I'm gonna put some work in, and I'm gonna put a new theme song in there, and it's gonna be specifically just for the decades. And then if the '90s do real well, maybe we'll go to the '80s. I wasn't alive very long in the '80s though, so I have no idea. The 2000s are kind of shit. Not gonna lie, guys. I was putting together some of these, and I was like, God, the early '90s, there wasn't really a whole lot of movies I would even consider putting an honorable mention, to put out there to say, because what I did, I'm going through Wikipedia and I'm looking at the whole calendar, and I'm like, this is what came out in January, this is what came out in February, this is what came out in March. And I get to like the middle of the year, I'm like, there's not shit on here, dude. I don't like any of these movies. And eventually, you got to lower your expectations a little bit, and they end up filling up towards the end of the year, definitely. So we're gonna kick it off. 1991. These are your highest grossing movies, and it printed weird too. Of course, it's gonna print weird. Of course, this is gonna be. I'm gonna have to change things on the fly. But the highest grossing films of 1991. I'm gonna give you the top 10. All right, Terminator 2: Judgment Day. It made $520 million worldwide. Robin Hood: Prince of Thieves made 390 million. I'm gonna round. Let's round up, make it easy. $390 million. Beauty and the Beast made $346 million. Hook made $301 million. The Silence of the Lambs made $273 million. JFK made $205 million. The Naked Gun 2.5 made $192 million. The Addams Family made $192 million. So it's pretty close. Well, the Naked Gun 2.5. Yeah, it's a little higher numbers when you don't round up. Cape Fear made $182 million, and Hot Shots made $181 million. And this is worldwide across all other countries. What does that tell you about 1991? Uh, Cartoon movie at number 3. They man, they love their fucking parodies, don't they? That's great. Is the Robin Hood movie? Is that the Mel Brooks one? It can't be the Mel Brooks one, right? Am I off on this? If you know it automatically and you're like, no, Men in Tights was the yeah, this is the Kevin Costner one with the Bryan Adams song. I just figured that's what it was. I was gonna say, man, goddamn, they love their parody movies in 1991, don't they? Hot Shots and Naked Gun, top 10 movies. Adam's Family, yeah, that's one of my favorites. I like that one quite a bit. Cape Fear, never seen it. It's a Martin Scorsese movie. I know of it. I know The Simpsons. So look, a lot of these movies I just know what The Simpsons have showed me. So maybe I haven't seen it, but I've seen the Simpsons version of that. I've seen Cape Fear, the Simpsons version. So I enjoyed the Simpsons episode where they did Cape Fear. JFK, that is the one I found at the bins. I found it in 4K. That was one of my luckiest days there. Have not watched it yet. Anything over 2 hours, I'm gonna have trouble watching those movies. Just getting myself in there to watch them. Beauty and the Beast. I remember seeing that one when the remake came out, and the remake came out. It was funny because it was like, goddamn, Belle was kind of a bitch in that movie. In the cartoon, she's a little nicer. So that's where I've seen Beauty and the Beast. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I've seen the music video for Bryan Adams for that song. That's close enough. And then Terminator 2 is one of my favorite movies of all time. Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? He can do no wrong. Yeah, he had sex with his maid, and they had a baby. Eventually, he did support that family, though. I don't know. I don't know how these guys they have these secret families, and like they locate money towards them. If I was that maid, I'd be like, look, I need 2 million a year. How are you going to explain to your wife you're missing $2 million out of your salary or whatever for that, right? That's what Hollywood does, I guess. But yeah, I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger is obviously favorite living actor. We really this is Schwarzenegger or Farley all the time. Farley doesn't have the work. He doesn't have the amount of movies. More cameos and supporting roles. He never got a chance to do more bigger movies himself, and that's the real shame in all this. But the Emmy winners. Now this is the top movies of what Hollywood thinks. The categories. I didn't know the categories either. This was interesting because some movies you're like, who remembers the losers? Do you even remember who wins the Oscars anymore? It's kind of a big deal, but does anyone remember who wins? Probably not. But 1991, that was Dances with Wolves, and they beat out The Godfather Part 3, Goodfellas, The Grifters, and Reversal of Fortune. Never heard of Reversal of Fortune. So yeah, you do forget some of these movies that exist. The Grifters, I think I have that one because John Cusack's one of my favorite actors, and he's in that one. Goodfellas is pretty good. I think that's the one I would have picked for one. Godfather Part 3, never seen it. Never seen any of the Godfather movies. And you might be saying, Mark, take your fucking channel away. You've never seen the Godfather movies. Well, you know what? You know what I've seen? I've seen the Sleepaway Camp movies. I've seen the trilogy of that. I've seen that, well, more than that trilogy. See, the Sleepaway Camp got four. They got four movies. Sleepaway Camp got four movies. Technically five movies if you want to count the shitty one that came with the box set. But Godfather only got three. So, which is really the shittier franchise. And then Dances with Wolves. I feel like we watched that one in history class when I was in high school, so I haven't seen it in a while. Feel like it's just Avatar now. Wait. Well, damn, Mark, what the hell? Oh, Emmys, and then there's Best Picture nominees. So these are the Academy Awards. See, Mark, if I had a producer, and look, I will hire a producer to help produce these shows. The pay won't be shit because I've only made like $3.24 of all of my stuff I've watched. But if you're like Mark, you're gonna be the future of podcasting at 37 years old. The future of podcasting, and I'm gonna be your producer, and I can help with the notes. uh, then you're hired for all the Mr. Pibb you can drink. So, damn, man. The Cardinals are going to blow this game again. Not again. They're just going to get beat. They won the last two games. Anyways, so my favorite movies, right? Those are the Academy's favorite movies and Hollywood's favorite movies. Surprisingly, wait, we didn't do the Academy Awards. Mark, see, this is why I can't edit because this shit would all be edited out. But Best Picture nominees for the 63rd Academy Awards. Dances with Wolves, they won that one. Awakenings, I think that's what with Robert De Niro and Robin Williams. Ghost, Godfather Part 3, and Goodfellas. Goodfellas was a pretty good movie. I'll give it that. That's what I would have picked. It's not on my list though. Here's my if we're not my top movies. Let's do that. I'm gonna give you the 10 movies, and then we'll see if you can guess which one my favorite one is. Let's go with some honorable mentions first, though. These are movies that I like that I'm gonna point out. Maybe not the top movie of the year, but I don't know. I feel like I could say something about them. Hook is I enjoy that movie. I remember the promotion for that one more than anything. Curly Sue is a John Hughes movie. He's pretty good with John Belushi, or sorry, Jim Belushi, not John Belushi. House Party 2. I love the House Party movies. Taking Beverly Hills, that is a Kino Lorber movie. That is when it came out on Blu-ray. I sold it for a lot of money, so I'm pretty happy to include that one in the honorable mentions. But it's a it's a stupid action movie. Uh, Queer Opportunities, another John Hughes movies. John Hughes could do no wrong. My favorite thing about the Queer Opportunities movies is the one that eluded me for so long. Uh, I finally sat down, found it, and watched it. And John Candy has a great cameo in it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Great movie. Would have been better with Rocksteady and Bebop. Dutch, another John Hughes movie. I think he wrote that one. John Hughes made shit ton of movies throughout the 90s, so you're used to it. Doc Hollywood, a good Michael J. Fox movie. Body Parts, a movie I'd like to see is some. I don't know if I have that one or not, but I'm gonna sit down and watch that at one point. I'm gonna buy it and for sure watch that movie. Who the fuck is pitching? See, I can't watch baseball when I do this. What about Bob? That was Richard Dreyfuss. I met Richard Dreyfuss a couple times at the Days of the conventions, and interesting guy. He's so charismatic. Life Stinks. This is a Mel Brooks movie I really liked. FX2. It's a crime movie that involves a lot of FX, a lot of special effects guy. Point Break. Something I avoided for a long time watching, and then I watched it, and it's pretty. Patrick Swayze. It was on a Roadhouse kick. Problem Child 2 are great movies. Drop Dead Fred's another great movie. So these are ones not in my top 10, not in my Academy Award nominee list. Here's my Academy Award nominee list, and I'm going to tell you which one. You should guess. I'll wait 30 seconds and we'll guess. See if you can figure out which one it is. All right. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Great movie. Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure. Freddy's Dead. Ernest Scared Stupid. Nothing But Trouble. Child's Play 3. Stone Cold. Lionheart. The Addams Family. And Terminator 2. Uh, give you 30 seconds to think about it. Maybe not 30 seconds, maybe like 5 seconds. You thinking about it? You figured which one it is? Let's see. When I got some, Don't Tell Mama's Babysitter Dead. That's a good movie. Not better than the other ones. Bill and Ted's Bogus Adventure. The first one's better than the second one. Freddy's Dead. I had this one. This is the last tape my grandma recorded that I have. So I have all the commercials with it. It's pretty cool. Ernest Scared Stupid is the best Ernest movie, but not the best movie of 1991. Nothing But Trouble. The scene with the hot dogs really grosses me out. Not gonna lie, a great movie. I love that movie. Love it with John Candy in it too. Child's Play 3. I'll probably get some hate on this, but I think it's my favorite Chucky movie. I love the military background. Probably because I watched it so many times too as a kid. And then it leaves Stone Cold, Lionheart, Addams Family, Terminator 2. Addams Family, I have the Angelica Houston and Christina Ricci's autograph. It's one of my favorite autographs. Sadly, this is not my favorite movie in 1991. And Lionheart is my favorite John Claude Van Damme movie. It's so good. It's the thing I think is funny about this one is so John Claude Van Damme has to come in from some kind of war. He comes into the city of New York. He comes from I think France. He's in the French War. Where were the France is fighting? He's in the France War. They're fighting for freedom over there. And he comes to New York and he's doing like underground fights and he's beating the shit out of these guys. And then some guy sees him and he's like, "Hey man, I think you could do like a really good with these scary rich people. You know, they're like they're the ones you should be fighting, so you can get some real money." And then he's like, "All right, yeah, take me to you guys. You're gonna fight. Who am I fighting?" And so you're like, "Oh shit, he's gonna fight some real competition now. Like he's beating up these guys on the street. You know, he's what John Klein Van do well. He's gotta make money for his brother's wife. I think is what it is. You know that I'm getting Bloodsport mixed up. I haven't seen either in a little while. But anyways, so yeah, they get in there, get this big fight, and this guy's like doing like like Mortal Kombat when Scorpion and Sub Zero are showing off, or Sub Zero showing off his powers, and the guy's like stretching and doing moves, and then Sub Zero just freezes him. That's kind of what happens in Lionheart, except for John Claude Van Damme just punches this guy in the dick. Like that's it. He's sitting there showing off how powerful he is, and John Claude Van Damme just like, "I'm gonna punch you in the dick," and that's it, and he wins, and fight's over with. So that leaves Stone Cold and Terminator 2. Sadly, I can't give runner-up awards, but Stone Cold is a really good movie. It's not my favorite movie, 1991. It is, in fact, Terminator 2, the most obvious one. Terminator 2, best movie, 1991, all because of Schwarzenegger. It's got Guns N' Roses in the music video. It's damn near perfect movie. I could watch it all the time. Matter of fact, if I see it online, if I see it just on TV, I'm gonna have to stop and watch it. Stop ruining my whole day at this point, you know. Great movie though. Oh my god. Great movie. But that is my 1991, guys. What is your favorite movie 1991? I'm on everything. Just leave me a comment. And did you enjoy these the way the pro maybe we'll do a little clearer next time with 1992. But did you enjoy it? Because there's 9 more coming. Wait, 8 more coming. See, I'm so weird why I didn't do 1990. I don't get that. Yeah, I didn't got 1990. That's weird. I forgot that. Forgot 1990. But yeah, this has been Mark Goes to the Movies.